welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Before the break, we showed you the video of police and the community right here in Houston working together during an arrest. An arrest that could have went absolutely the wrong way, but people worked together and did it right. One of the people involved, one of the people who took the video, we have him right here on The Factor. Take a look.
To make a long story short, when a lawman pulled up, I jumped out. I'm like, man, let me get my phone and just be a witness. And if I can play a part, I'm gonna do my part.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not just gonna stand there and try to be a reporter. I'm gonna try to be somebody that really give a helping hand, you know, to make a change. You know, and true enough, you know, I guess right then and there, the good Lord God gave me all the power to be right now, you know, on your show to explain on how things transpire.
Take us to the point where we see the suspect on the ground with the cop's knee in his back.
Okay, what happened was that when he was with his knee on the back, I actually thought that the lawman had his knee on the guy's neck, and I wasn't gonna let that happen. You know, I know that's not right. That's not in protocol. So I was like, hey, get your knee off his back. And he actually showed me, he was like, hey, my knee is not on his back. You know, my knee is not in his neck. My knee is in his back. You know, and he like, well, can I get your help? But when he asked me that, can I help him? I thought that he was being sarcastic, trying to bring me into a situation myself from speaking up. But at the time when he asked me again, no, we need help, I actually seen that both of them needed my help. And right when I started talking, the good Lord made both of them hear my voice.
Chill out, man. They gonna put the handcuffs on. Don't do all of this. They go the handcuffs right there. Get the handcuffs right there. You can't get that on. Yeah, you don't want to get his arm, man. Give me your arm, bro. Give me your arm. Say, homie, give me your arm, bro. Give me your arm, man. Look, man, record this. I'm gonna get his arm so they won't hurt him. Record this. I'm gonna get his arm. I'm gonna get his arm. We got a knife on. We got a knife on. We haven't got a knife on. Come on, give me your arm, bro. I just don't want you to get hurt. I just don't want you to get hurt.
I didn't want the suspect to get in a situation that was going to cause him any harm, and I want to make sure that the suspect had a chance to have a second chance. And at the same time, I want to be there for the law, to where the lawman won't create himself a situation to where him as a man trying to do his job, he do something outside his job that's going to hunt him for the rest of his life, hunt him, his family for the rest of his life.
That could have went left easily.
Right. And see, the thing about it, if you don't have full control of both of them, then you really have no control.
And so, you also videotaped and you went there and you helped out as well.
Yes, and when I seen that the guy that I don't know nobody out there, but the guy that actually got on the ground that was talking to him, like, hey man, put your hand behind. I don't know that gentleman, but he did a great job. But the thing about it, when I seen that it needed to be my part, I asked the woman right beside me, hey, videotape this because I'm finna help, but I want this to be seen so I won't get in no trouble. And I want it to be seen to show that everything went right, and I was there to make sure that guy don't get hurt. I didn't want another George Floyd to happen, and I didn't want a good cop to put himself in a situation on killing somebody or hurting somebody that was going to hurt him for the rest of his life. So I was there for both of them.
Applauded around the country after this video has gone viral to hear people telling you guys and the police good job in handling the situation. Your thoughts on that, Ulerick?
My thoughts on that, having a good heart and trying to see what's right, like I say, right around, I came up with a solution in 3 seconds that made a tremendous outcome for everybody, an example for everybody, to where I think that the politicians and I think the leaders of our country and the leaders, you know, of our neighborhood and our community that has been working for a long time, that I just not really showed them, but God showed them that they can do better than what I did in 3 seconds if they come together.
That's great. That's great. Well, we want to thank you for joining us here on The Fact Uncensored, and hats off to you for a great job.
Man, I appreciate you letting me, explain my story on your show, and I think you're a powerful person too, and I thank you very much, Isiah.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right. And just so you're clear out there, we're told by Mr. Fields, a man that was was taken into custody did have a knife on him. That's why police officers had him subdued on the ground. So once again, congratulations to Mr. Fields for a job well done, and to those Houston police officers who took the time in that situation to make sure everything came out great. Well, still ahead here on The Factor.